Uh-oh. Nobody's here. This doesn't bode well.
No, it doesn't.
Dorian.
Hello?
Father.
Oh.
So the whole story about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be involved.
Of course not. Magister Parvus couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
This is how it has always been.
Maybe just try talking to Dorian instead of, tricking him into coming to a place to meet a retainer that never actually existed and all this other stuff. He's actually very easy to talk to when, you try.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to.
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna just need a quick second. This is all legitimately about what? This is the silliest thing. This is really and truly what this is all about, right? Who cares?
So that's what all of this is about? Who you sleep with?
That's not all it's about.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
You tried to what?
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
I can't even begin to imagine how you feel right now, and I think I'm only catching a small gist of what actually happened, but do you want to get out of here? Because we can absolutely leave right now.
I think it's time we left.
I agree. He's a good man, my father. Deep down. He taught me principle is important. He cares for me in his way, but he won't ever change. I can't forgive him for what he did. I won't.
And you shouldn't have to, Dorian, but I hope it's not inappropriate to ask, but what did he do?
He tried to change you.
Out of desperation. I wouldn't put on a show, marry the girl, keep everything unsavory, private and locked away. Selfish, I suppose.
It's not.
Not to want to spend my entire life screaming on the inside. He was going to do a blood ritual, alter my mind, make me acceptable. I found out. I left.
Would that have even have worked? I can't imagine any kind of blood magic would be able to change something like that, and the fact that your own father would want that is horrific, to say the least. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there, even if it didn't work out. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
Think of you? I mean, I've learned that you, as one of my closest friends, has been through something unimaginable. Had somebody tried to change them in a irrevocable way against their will, and then was still brave enough to walk away and try to do the right thing day in and day out. I think you're brave, Dorian.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
Yeah.
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day. Join me sometime, if you've a mind.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
What is this now?
I'm being clucked at by a hen.
Oh no, not the two of
Don't
them.
play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Dorian! Dare I ask what is going on right now?
Oh,
Hi?
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
You're what?
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side, the rumors alone.
And I'm Dalish. I mean, what? None of us are exactly from, local areas or anything like that. Is this really and truly because he's from Tevinter?
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence.
Is it really?
What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
I mean, call me crazy, but if people are basing these rumors off of not knowing Dorian and you're here telling us these rumors, maybe instead of accusing him of all this, you could get to know him and see if there's any validity of it. Because the last time I checked, the opinion of the masses is what got the Dalish where they are today. And which was basically kicked out of places that they had called home. And now we're, nomads. So, I don't know. I've never really been one to trust the opinion of the masses. But tell me about these rumors, because you seem to know a whole heck of a lot about them.
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Oh.
Repeat them. So you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, this happen often around you? Like, I feel like this is one of my first times, but I mean, is this something I should expect?
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern.
Yeah.
I should ask,
Yeah?
do the rumors bother you?
No. There are always going to be rumors. I'm Dalish. I've pretty much heard that there's like at least half a dozen running about me, twice a day kind of thing. And they're all equally as ridiculous as the last.
Why should it bother me? Everyone's talking about the Inquisition.
That's good. I'd hate to think I brought you any grief.
No.
Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions.
Same.
And I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
That means a lot, Dorian. Thank you. I do believe we're going to keep you, though. I mean, you're already one of us, but for sure, you're one of us. So, good luck with that. What a day, though. I did not think my second trip to Redcliffe in as many days was going to be as exciting as it was, but here we are. Liliana, everything okay?
The Templars will be an asset to this Inquisition. It's a shame we couldn't also get the mages on our side.
I know. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll leave you to your work.
All right. I think everybody's got everything handled. Like, I honestly think for once, everybody is like tucked in nice and cozy into Skyhold. Things are working as normal, which means it's time for me to upset the status quo. and take everybody to a ball. I feel like I should start sending out I'm sorry letters in advance, but you know what? I'm feeling a little bold.
Inquisitor.
Yes, hello. I'm feeling a little bold, and I think I'm just going to tell everybody to pack it up. Because you know what? If I got to go to this thing, everybody's going with me.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala. The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
I mean, it would make the most sense, right? Like, if I was an assassin, that's exactly how I would sneak into all of this. Tell me about Gaspard. What do I need to know?
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor.
Yeah.
He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Okay. So he has the Chevaliers. Like, that's where those loyalties lie.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it.
That's fair.
The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Oh, that sounds actually kind of terrifying. What about Briala? What do we know?
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
I like it. How you're just so, like, nonchalant about this, that this might be a promising lead. I promise to see if I can get you any more gossip while I'm there. But she really did have an elven lover, huh?
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. And lastly, tell me about Celine.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds. Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
No, I mean, that would make sense. So, Gaspard is technically, at this point, Celine's heir, just to confirm. And he's got the loyalty of the Chevaliers. This is all very interesting.
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Okay. This all makes somewhat sense in that Orlesian politics make no sense, like, legitimately. It hurts my brain. But I've done as much studying as I can. I feel like this, triple check crash course was great. So this is a lot. I'm gonna, think about it on our long trip over.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Yes. Can you imagine that? Which emperor is that exactly, though?
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
The handsome, charming one, of course.
Oh,
my
of course.
lady. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I mean, given that you and I are probably the most exciting people here, yes, I am very ready to be the newest story.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening.
Oh?
This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
Interesting. I hope that you have a lot more to go on than that, given who you're talking to right now.
Tell me there's more to your suspicion than the elves were acting dodgy.
That ambassador, Briala, used to be a servant of Celine's. That is, until my cousin had her arrested for crimes against the Empire to cover up a political mistake. If anyone in this room wishes Celine harm, Inquisitor, it's that elf. She certainly has reason. Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An elf savage! Oh, Maker forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
Good. Already off to a great start here. All right, where is everybody? I'm gonna need a drink. Badly. Where did Josephine say to meet everyone? I don't even know. Anything over here? Is that a ring I just found? Excuse me, did you drop this?
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Oh, so that was yours. Here, I found it.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it!
I know.
You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
No thanks needed. Enjoy your ring and the evening. The Inquisitor is here to solve all problems. Except, of course, you know, the ones that she can't solve. What?
It wouldn't surprise me if he brought the Inquisitor here as a prank.
A prank? I'm a prank now. Oh, good. I was hoping that I would be considered a prank at this point.
It's been too long since I've had any word
You know,
from Valois.
I did not realize how loud the nobles were when they talked until I started walking around here. This is, definitely something. Excuse me, I'm just here.
Is it true the Inquisitor was handed out of the Fade by Andraste?
That rumor's still going around, huh? I thought we had squashed that one. Oh, well, this is curious. What is this? Okay. It's a statue of Hala? How did they... I'm not going to ask questions. I'm just going to go see if there's anything up on the other side and anybody that I actually know so I can stand around and talk before the official start of this thing. This dress kind of itches, though. It better be worth it. Anything here?
Inquisitor,
Yeah.
a moment, if you please.
Okay, what's up?
I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death.
Literally?
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
They sound like so much fun. I can't believe it's taken us so long to hang out with these lovely people.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Oh, good. I can't believe those words just came out of your mouth, because that is literally the most terrifying but cheerful thought I've ever heard.
You're just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine. And Raste watch over us all.
All right. Big staircase. Lots of nobles. Anything I can pick
How can
up?
they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Yes.
Barely have the
We're
size of the
arguing
foyer
about
in the Imperial
that?
Palace. It's
Oh,
obviously
Varric, thank
just a
goodness.
mess.
Oh, all of you are here.
So
Whew.
this is
More
just
of
the
an
winter
antechamber
palace.
myself.
Yeah.
What's the summer one
No
look
one
like,
asked
I
you.
wonder?
I don't know. Colin, are you okay?
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
Okay. You're looking dapper this evening. Cassandra, are you okay too?
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
Yeah, but you look so nice in it, and it matches my
Is that the
dress and
Inquisitor?
everything. It is.
Dalish? No, that cannot be.
What? Why does everybody think it's impossible that a Dalish is the Inquisitor? Kind of hurts me. Anybody? Oh, okay. So the dwarves are here. Interesting. That card. It can't be Carta, but is it? I don't want to be rude and ask. I want to make sure.
Any news of Paragon Branca?
Not
Oh.
since the king cut off her supply of castless.
Anything?
Ghastly business.
What is this? Oh, it's the library. Okay. Well, if I can sneak away for 2 minutes later and read a book, I'm definitely going to. Is there anybody with gossip?
Well, that's useful.
Okay. Make sure to take that back to Liliana when I get a
I
minute.
heard the Grand Duke invited the...
What is
Interesting.
this?
Just gossip.
Yeah. I was hoping for something a little bit better than that. Can I assume not. All right. Gaspard?
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen. Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful, champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Yeah, it was something. all right.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena,
What? How many names do you have?
Pentagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, renowned author Tharic Tethras, head of noble house Tethras, Desher of Kirkwall.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure.
I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
I look forward to
Your
it.
arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Yes. Yes, it is. It is an honor to be here at your lovely court.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
So far from what I have seen, words cannot do it justice or credit. It is so beautiful.
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor.
Thank you.
We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor.
Mm-hmm.
A word when you have a moment.
All right. Yeah, let's talk.